Hi, it's me, Sheila Truelove, and as you see, the fan is spinning, and so is my mind yet again. I just got off of looking at my Facebook, and there was a man on there, and he made a really good point when it came to mothers and how he said he doesn't understand how someone can say that they hate their mother or that they don't get along with their mother, and they have so many negative things to say about their mother. You know, I laid here and I agreed with that man. Of course, I made a comment telling him how I agreed with him 110% because I have heard so many people criticize their mother, call their mother a narcissist, when in reality, it's those children, even adult children, they are the narcissists. It's not their parents. Their parents are not narcissists. Their mother, I must say, their mother is not a narcissist, especially if she was a single parent and she was struggling to do a man's job. For anyone who says that they are God fearing and they believe in the Bible, I would like for them to run right now and get their Bible and look at Ephesians chapter 6, verse 4. And look at how it says, you fathers go on raising these children. You fathers are to train and bring up these children, teaching them how to learn to worship God and be on God's team, and teaching them how to live right. You fathers, not one time do you see it stated, you mothers. So anytime a mother is there on the job, I don't care if she's an alcoholic, drug addict, or what have you. She is not supposed to be raising you. That's your father's job. So if you're going to have any hatred or you're going to have resentment, you better think about that father who was not there on the job. And then what really gets my goat is I think about these females who sit here and talk so badly about their mother. Oh, she was with a man and he was touching me and she knew he was and she's still with him. Oh, she was an alcoholic. Oh, she did this. She was a drug addict. Oh, she used to be so narcissistic and controlling. Oh, but yet, let's talk about these men, these boys, BOY, burden on you. How you sit up there and you let them don't work a job. You're doing the financial heavy lifting. You'll sit up here and let him lay up on you for free. Let's talk about how he left you with children to raise and struggle on your own. Let's talk about how he beat you up, things that your mother. Let's talk about the atrocities that these narcissistic men or boys, males, whatever you want to call them. Let's talk about all the low down, dirty, rotten things that they have done to you. They have left you struggling on your own with a kid, not caring about whether that kid is in the hospital. Does that kid have clothes? Does he have food? They sat up here and they did some horrible things in terms of ripping your heart out with all the cheating that they have done. They have taken away your time and your energy. That's something you can't get back. Something you cannot get back. Let's talk about how they took advantage of you. They're driving your car, eating your food, watching you do all the heavy lifting financially, and yet you're still hanging on to him. When's the last time you spoke to your mother? When's the last time you spent time with your mother? You know, the no good narcissist. You know what you call her out of her name, the bitch. All the rotten things you say about your mother. And if you have a man that beats you, you deserve it. For all of you who say that your mother is the narcissist, no, she's not. You're the narcissist. You have no empathy. That's what a narcissist is. Someone who can't have empathy. You can't empathize with your mother who is sitting there doing a job that she's not designed to do. And instead of you being grateful because she could have left you in the garbage, in a dumpster somewhere. And I'm still to this point where I go around now and I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate for mothers walking off. Yes, why do mothers stay anyway? Because the moment these kids' lives turn out in a way that they don't want it to have, when their life is not the way they want it to be because of the bad choices that they made, the first thing they're going to do is look for a scapegoat. And who's always the one that they're going to blame? The mother. It's always the mother. The fathers, like always, they always get off the hook. Just like when these boys or these males, they cheat on their wives. They leave you raising kids, struggling on your own. They go somewhere else to another female. They start a whole new life with another woman. They get more kids over there, and if they get sick of her, they walk off and leave her too, and they're free to go and start a brand new life all over again, nice and rosy. And who's going to be blamed? Is he going to be blamed for anything? Of course not. It's always the mother or the wife. And these males are constantly getting off the hook. And it's you women who keep letting them get off the hook. You have your nerve to talk negatively about your mother. And I hope for each and every one of you who call your mother a narcissist, that may God punish you severely. May he punish you until you start to value your mother. And until you learn to value her and have empathy and compassion, may the rest of your days on this earth be filled with nothing but hardship and abuse, because you are abusive. And I listened to what that man was saying. How could you hate someone who have gave you life and brought you into this world? She could have had an abortion. She could have sat up there and put you in the oven like so many other parents have done. She could have done a whole lot worse. And like I said, you sit back and you think about all the crap that you put up with from these no good males that you're with. Even to this day, he's sitting up there playing video games while you busting your behind. But tell me something, are you still hanging on to him? If you're going to forgive anyone and be understanding to anyone, should not that be your mother? She hasn't done half the things that these no good bastards have done to women. And you remember, she's struggling to do something she was not designed to do. A woman's place is to listen to what her husband or the father of these children, whatever he says he wants done with these children, she's supposed to carry out his orders under his submission. But she's sitting up here doing all of this goddamn heavy lifting, man. And it don't make no sense. And what makes even less sense is for how dare you sit there and talk about how much you hate your mother. We don't get along. She's nothing but a narcissist, or she's a this, or she's a that. And may God punish you severely, because your mother's not the narcissist. You are. This is Sheila Truelove. You always have a choice. Choose wisely and think wisely. Think wisely. Your mother did a job that you should be appreciative of. How dare you?